Hey, what's up, guys? Scavenger Reviews here. So it has been a few days, and I need to do my taxes, but that has nothing to do with anything. But anyways, it's been a few days now, specifically 2 days now, since I finished watching Hostel 2, which I've got right here. I actually got a combo pack this time. Last time I just bought the first box, and then I wasn't going to buy 2 and 3 individually. When the combo pack was on Amazon for like $10, I don't know. Whereas like each movie would be like, I don't know, not important. Anyways though, excuse me. I it was okay. It was okay. Like not to just spoil all of my thoughts of it right out the bat, but like I liked it. It was good. It definitely felt like the first one. It picks right up right after the first one ends with Paxton being on the train and getting woken up, and I like that. And I don't know. And I and like holy shit, his head gets cut off in like the first 15 minutes. Totally gave me some Friday the 13th vibes with like the girl from the original movie getting killed in the first 15 minutes of the second movie. Totally gave me some of those vibes. But I liked it. Uh fuck, I'm struggling to talk about it besides just saying like I liked it, I didn't like it, but okay, so that happens, and then it cuts to some girls, and there's three girls, which was Lorna, Whitney, and what was the main girl? They actually said her name the least because she was the main character, but fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, though, I like I liked them. They were pretty good new characters, and I actually liked them a lot more than like Bill, Josh Paxton, and the Swedish guy. I forget his name. Uh, of course, my horse, that guy. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, so that's like less than fun. But the show must go on because I'm at my current dopamine high of the month, and you know gotta make it while I can because otherwise I'm just gonna not do anything. And my adoring fans of like the 2 views I get per video, I gotta be there for you guys. For you guys, I love you. I love you. Anyways, though, but yeah. Anyways, they're going on a European trip. Shocker, I know. And a girl at a nude painting thing is like, "Hey, I know this cool place you can go." That's later on though, but and let me tell you, this movie. Okay, so there's the nude painting, which is the painting a nude man, and they actually showed the guy's dick. I'm bringing this up for a reason, but you're not gonna like the reason. They show the guy's dick, and I was like, "Holy cow!" Because like they never show dicks in movies. My gay ass. I'm tired of seeing boobas and vaginas and paginas or whatever. I've seen them all, man. I've seen them in every movie. I've seen them in every blah blah blah. But like, you never see dicks in movies. You see guys' butts, big deal. But like, I was like, holy cow, And I actually like, I don't know. I was like, not a bad one either. Not a bad one either. But anyways, though, fast forward to on the train, and that's where the girl from the art thing actually tells him about it, and there's a little bit, but it's not important. But that's where she actually tells him, "Hey, I know this cool place you can go. That's a lot of fun. It's in Slovakia." And they go, of course, because it's a hostel movie, gotta happen somehow. And I actually really like this one character moment where like she's the one friend is like the super preppy friend. The one friend is like the super nerdy friend, and then you got the middle friend, which is like the average typical girl. and the girl Whitney is like wearing packing heels and stuff like that, and she's like, I can, and the normal girl is like, I can't do high heels on that cobblestone. And then like a second later, like a little bit later, like 10 minutes later in the movie, they're actually there, and the girl who like told them to go there was like, good choice on the normal shoes and not wearing heels or something like that. I don't know. That was just like, oh, if that was a moment that I had, I'd be like, mm-hmm, you know. But this movie kind of takes a minute to get to the gore. I gotta be honest, I was a little let down. I thought, not let down. Okay, so like the rule of a sequel is to go bigger, badder, meaner, badder. I said that already. And in this case, grosser and gorier, and grosser. And that time I meant to say it twice. You know, which like I don't know, man. I just felt like the gore. I felt like the torture was more better spliced. I'll say throughout the first movie, where it would like have a scene and then go back, and then have a scene and then go back. Kept you like in a perpetual state of discomfort. Whereas this movie is much more like movie, and then you reach a certain point, and it's like, all right, now it's a torture movie, which is fine, certainly. I didn't, I wasn't like, oh my god, I wasn't bored because I liked the characters. Um, I liked the two brothers that weren't brothers, but I keep thinking of them as they are because like they just seem brotherly, but I think they were just friends. But like I keep seeing them, and I keep seeing like the main girls, and then like the evil girl, and then the kids are back, and I fucking hate those kids, man. You know, like I really hate the kids in Hostel. They are not fun. I don't like them at all. Anyways, though, um, whew. anyways though, it takes a minute, but that's fine. But once it gets going, I actually really like the twist. And this was around the same time my brother came in, because my brother came in and was like, "Hey, everyone wants you to go into town to pick up nacho stuff." And he doesn't like he don't like horror movies. He'll watch your Friday the 13th and your whatever. He's also watching the Saw movies right now, which like power to him. Saw movies are rough, but like he doesn't like the horror. I mean the gore of Saw. He likes the story of Saw. Well, Hostel is all about the gore, and it has story too. I'm not saying like it's like tasteless or surfaceless, baseless. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's definitely got story there, but da, 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 da. Oh, anyways though, this is around the same time when my brother came in, which is when it all started going down, because you get to see each girl, get their due. And like Lorna is the first one to go, and they have her strung upside down of all things, and like over a bath, like a I don't know, it's not a bathtub, but like a fancy multiple person bathtub that you have like a hot spring type thing in. And this woman comes in with a fucking Grim Reaper scythe and is naked, and like starts cutting the girl's back and like masturbating with the blood on her and stuff like that. And that's rough, But like, I don't know again how I'm supposed to be watching these movies. Are they comedies? And I mean dark comedies, obviously, but is this like a Tusk situation, a Human Centipede situation? Am I supposed to be laughing at this? Because I was like, holy fuck, that's so messed up. But like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like it's so extra and it's so over the top that it like goes all like it breaks the dial. Like it's supposed to be. I feel like this is unintentional. I feel like the horror is supposed to be horrifying. You're supposed to be looking at these like depraved excuses for human beings doing these awful things and just looking in pure shock and like a bad version of awe, like not shock and awe like a good thing, but shock and awe like a bad thing, and be disgusted and like, good lord. But like, I was just like, oh my god, it broke the dial because it was like that. And then I was like, a fucking scythe? Are you serious, woman? Bitch literally brought out the Grim Reaper's toolkit. She got a scythe and then just started slashing at her. And like I was like, what is going on, man? Like I was watching it like you watch Tusk in the Human Centipede, because like especially Tusk though. The Human Centipede is the first one anyways. I haven't seen 2 and 3. Those reviews are coming, trust me. But the first like one is relatively meant to be taken seriously, but there are definitely some scenes in that first Human Centipede that are like, what the fuck am I even watching? Feed ha, you know the scene I'm talking about if you've seen it. Ooh, ugh. Anyways though, and Tusk is the same way, where like when you first see Wallace in the walrus suit, you're like, what the fuck? I fucking love Tusk. Um, I don't know, and that's how I was going about this. And then the next girl, like, and hold on, before I go on, she's slicing her back, and then pulls out like a different scythe, like a shorter scythe or whatever. I don't know, the one you see on like the Russian, a sickle. There you go, a sickle. Thanks, Russians. Not right now though. Ooh, topical humor, right? Anyways, though, she pulls out a sickle and like slits the girl's throat, and I was like, hey, she's a squirter. And like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it felt so ridiculous, but in a good way. Like I think I was supposed to feel like that. I think I was supposed to be like, this is ridiculous. This is so far gone from like the realm of sanity that it's just insane. Hold on. That's my medicine right there. But I just don't even know, bro. And then it gets to the next girl, which is Whitney. And I think her name was Whitney because they keep calling her Wit, and Wit is like short for Whitney. And hold on. Anyways, though, what was I saying? Oh, it moves on to Whitney, and it's the brother. Okay, so like the Lorna girl was killed by some random woman. I don't know who she was. But there's been the two brothers, which are not brothers. I just keep calling them that. There's been the two brothers, and the whole movie has been like super into this. He's been like, man, you don't even want to know what I'm gonna do this girl. If you thought of what I was gonna do this girl, you wouldn't be able to think about what I was doing. He's been like super into it the whole movie, and he gets like a buzzsaw, and this is where I really feel like this was supposed to be funny, or at least this moment, where or just ridiculous. But anyways, he gets like a buzzsaw, and is like, holding it around and like swinging it like kind of towards her, like this, and then like starts getting it closer and closer to her face, and then the cord pops out because it was just far enough away that the cord was too far, and like I was like, I was like, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? I swear to fucking God, I told everybody in this fucking house that I was making a video, and nobody can shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Anyways, though, the cord pops out, and he's like, You lucky bitch, you should have seen your face, ha 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 ha. And he goes back and plugs it in a different socket and does the same routine. But they, what happens? Like, somebody knocks on the door? Like, why did he get distracted? I don't remember. He didn't get distracted. I think he just turned around to, like, go get something else off the table. But when he does, he accidentally hits the girl in the face with a saw and fucks up her face. And, like, really gross. Like, really fucks up her face. And, like, it's even like a piece of her hair is like pulled off. I don't know. It like pulls out of her scalp. I don't know. It's gross, bro. It's just fucking gross. But like that is too much for him, and he like I need to leave, and like turns around, and like goes to leave, and the guy who's the guard by the door is like, hey, you didn't finish. You have to finish. That's your contract. Which I was thinking, like, bro, don't piss these people off. Earlier in the movie, he was like, this isn't the thing you can just back out and not do. Don't piss these people off. I'm not saying you have to go back in and torture. I'm just saying one quick to the head, you finish your act. Because, like, even in the first movie, they, like, said, if you just want to shoot her, that's perfectly fine. Go for it. Like, if you just want to, like, pop somebody, you can do that. You don't have to do the torture. You can just do, like, hell, he could have done a lethal injection. They had syringes there full of stuff. I'm sure it would have been, like, lethal injector-y kind of stuff. I don't know. So, he doesn't, though, because he's a pussy. No, I'm joking. But he doesn't, though. And they fucking kill him for it. They have these like highly trained, highly vicious dogs that they sick on him in the elevator, and they fucking murder him. And like it must be like the slowest elevator ever because the man wasn't even recognizable. I don't know when the elevator opened, yeah. But then the other one, I don't know. That happens, and then we switch back to the brother who wasn't into it at first. Um, and he gets distracted and very stupidly lets the girl out of the chair. And then she gets him in the chair. And then there's a scene. A certain scene in this movie. Okay? So, I can't even talk about it. He's in the chair, right? And she's like, what's the code for the door? And he tells her it's her birthday, which is super fucked up, and they even say that in the movie. She's like, that's so fucked up. Um, and that doesn't necessarily open the door. All that does is signs an alarm for somebody to come open the door. So obviously, that's a bad thing. So she gets a pair of scissors. She gets a pair of scissors and opens up the guy's pants and puts a pair of scissors around the dude's dick, okay? And it's like, if you don't fucking let me out of here, I'm gonna cut his dick off. You know? And he's like, you crazy bitch. Actually, he says, you crazy cunt. And she's like, I fucking hate that word. Which earlier in the movie she got called that and like really went off. So she really doesn't like that word. And this is the first time I've ever seen it happen. I know of one other movie where it does happen, but I didn't actually see it, which was I Spit on Your Grave. But, she fucking cuts his dick off. It's like a big ass pair of scissors, like the kind you use for, like, hair, but like huge chunks of hair that are like, scissors are like this big. And she just starts cutting it, and cutting it, and cutting it. And like the camera does not move away at all. And I'm that guy, just in general, that movie watcher. I don't look away. I don't care how every scene in Saw, like I'm up to the fifth movie, but every single scene I have watched and not looked away. And it's had different results. You know, one scene I've been like, yo, that's fucking sick. One scene I've been like, I'm gonna be fucking sick. You know? Um, oh my god. Ugh. The scene in the fifth movie where like they have to stick their hand in the saw blade to like fill up the blood, and then the fucking oh my god, the it gets cut like down to here. Oh my god. I can't talk about it, bro. I can't talk about it, but it's fucking. And it like, me, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my brother are all watching these movies, and we were like, "Oh, that's fucking horrible." And my brother-in-law was like, "Hey, you know those slapper toys that are like the three hands put together? They can do that themselves now." Yeah, it was rough, buddy. It was rough. But anyways, that was the first time in my entire life I put my hands in front of my face, bro. I was like, oh, fuck, and I kept moving my hands. Like I watched the whole thing, but I'll admit, it was like this, you know. I was, I was like, you know. But I did watch it, but it was, it was rough, buddy. It was rough. And yeah, chalk that up. Oh, and my brother saw that too. Yeah, so yeah, because that was the point of the film that he came in. So you can chalk that up to things I've seen that I don't think I ever need to see that again to be happy. You know, I can die perfectly happy, never seeing something like that again. I like me some gore. I like me some torture. You know, I like the Saw movies. I like the Hostel movies. What else is like? I like Tusk. I like the Human Centipede. That specific scene is like, I'm just gonna like empty that out real quick. Throw that away, because the sooner I forget that, the better. But after that, she's like, I can buy my way out of here because it's established earlier in the movie. Like everything that gets like brought up is established. They did very good at that. She's like, I can buy my way out of here because she's super rich. And the dude at first is like, no, you can't. And then she's like, no, I literally can. I have accounts in like 40 offshore, not for 40, but like 4 offshore island accounts or something like that. And I don't know, she does. So the first movie ended with Paxton escaping, and the second movie he gets his rectification. I guess yeah, rectifying, like rectification. I don't know. He gets his due time because they catch up with him and behead him. You know, so there is that. But this girl left on a positive note. She got a tattoo, joined the organization. I don't know like if she's going to continue it necessarily, but like it was part of the deal is like leaving is you have to pay, you have to join, and you have to get the tattoo. So does she work for them now? I don't know. She kind of seemed to turn evil at the end because like there's the girl that initially tricked her into going there, and she cuts her head off with an axe of all things, like an old timey medieval axe. It makes sense in the context of the movie because it's like a village and they sell that stuff. But like, she bad guy now? They got bad guys in this movie, you know, and yeah. I don't really know where that's gonna go. Oh my god! And the kids fucking like, cause the kids are there for some reason, cause they like use it like to ambush her, I guess. The kids start fucking playing soccer with the woman's head. Oh my god, it's something, bro. It's something, bro. Anyways, though, but yeah, like the kids are there, and the kids fucking play soccer with the woman's head. Like they like she cuts her head off within like the medieval axe, and then the kids play soccer with it, and then that's how the movie ends. So it's got me really excited for the third one. Now, see, the third one, I'm trying to go in with like an open mind about it, but it is not directed by Eli Roth and presented by Quentin Tarantino, whereas the first two are. So, and it doesn't even specify the director on the box. So, is it going to have the same feel, vibe, vision, etc., etc.? I don't know. But I'll tell you this, I'm actually going to watch it right now because I'm in the mood for, some gore and some torture. In the mood for some bad stuff. And yeah. I'd say I'd give the movie a 8 out of 10 because the Hostel one I'd say is a 9 out of 10 as far as in this specific genre of like this specific type of horror movie. Obviously I'm not ranking this and what else is over there. Paul, the Alien movie with like Seth Rogen playing the alien. I'm not going to rank these two movies separately. I also have a Goofy movie and Planet of the Apes. Those are all different movies. But in this specific category, this got an 8 out of 10. And the first one's a 9 out of 10. Because it was still good, still great. Just, I don't know. I didn't have like any huge issues with it. It's just like more the same, And like the torture took a while to get there, and then when it was there, besides the penis dismemberment, it wasn't actually that bad in my opinion. Like it was, like especially where like the girl's face gets like fucked up. That was like, but like I want something that truly makes me squirm, I want something that really fucks me up. Like I don't want to see that again. Like the penis dismemberment, I don't want to see more genital mutilation, but just, I don't know, stuff to that extreme. Like for instance, in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, okay, I am really squeamish when it comes to tendons and veins and shit like that. Anything that's a cord in your body ain't right. That's weird. And in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Freddy rips out a girl's veins from her, like, the crux of your elbow, whatever that's called. I guess the crux of your elbow. But he tears out her veins from, like, here up to her wrists on both ends. And then from, like, the backs of her legs, like her backs of her knees, down to her ankles. And starts doing this above her and walks her like a marionette, like this, and makes her jump out the window. And oh my god, just think of that scene, bro. That's fucking rough, buddy. And like, oh my god, I might not watch Hostel 3. I'm working myself up too much. This is gross stuff, man. Gross stuff. There's a lot of gross stuff in Hostel, and just movies in general. But that's kind of what I like. I want to see this stuff that makes me go, makes me quiver and shiver and sheer and queer because I'm gay. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna watch Hostel 3. I'm gonna see what it's like, and even though I said all that stuff about like, oh, it's not the same director, may not have the same vision, I'm gonna go in completely like, hey, bro, this is a movie. I'm here to watch a movie, because like I don't know, every Godzilla movie has a different director, and I like all of them. So not all of them, but the legendary movies all have different directors, and I like all of those. Except the 2014 Godzilla leaves a lot to be desired. A great movie just needed the monster fights. Why do we keep cutting away from the monster fights? If that movie had those scenes, it'd be a fucking 10 out of 10, I tell you. Because, like, I think he didn't want to show those scenes because he didn't want to have a fight end in a draw, especially twice in a row. Also, CGI is expensive. understandable, I guess. And I also get the need to show the monster because, like, you can't have, the 14 minutes of Godzilla we do have only be at the end. But you heard me right. There's only 14 minutes of Godzilla footage in the 2014 Godzilla movie. Anyways, though, I digress. I'm gonna watch Hostel 3. I've said that like fucking 5 times now. I suck, dude. Like my editor, which is me, because like, I'm me. Like I need a fucking script editor, bro. If I actually wrote scripts. Oh, I'm out. Damn. Well, anyways, I'm at Scavenger Reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that stuff. If you want to comment something good, go ahead. If you want to comment something negative, I'll fucking find. No, I'm joking. Go ahead and comment that too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some scary movies tonight, bro. I will TZYL, BTY dubs, and catch you on the later. Peace late out. Fortune 500. Fucking yada yada. Wow.